Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show everybody, we didn't get to go camping when I said. The weather always messes me up, but we are still going in a couple of days if the weather don't change, because in a couple of days I think they're giving a few more pretty days. So we're shooting for then, but I did decide to, instead of waiting, I got antsy and I wanted to show everybody the stuff that we got, for the stuff that we've accumulated that's going to be new to the channel and the van and our camping trips. But anyway, I told y'all about our smokeless fire pits. Now guys, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted, and I watched several videos, and they tested this e-stove against, now they had cheaper ones than this, and they had some that was more expensive, but they did test this one against the Solo stove and other ones, which Solo stove is supposed to be the best. But this stove right here, this fire pit, there's several videos of testing this one and another one that I got against the Solo stove, and this thing just destroyed it. The fire started faster. The fire was a lot less smokeless. This smokeless fire pit came with a lot more accessories. This was just way better than the Solo stove. Now I know there's people out there that would rather have the Solo stove, even though it's not as good as this one, just because of the name, which is fine. If you like the name and want people to see it says Solo stove on it, then go for it. But this stove right here and the other one blew the Solo stove away, and it was cheaper. So I'll show y'all, this stove right here it comes with, if you can see it, it comes with a fireproof silicone mat that goes, it's the base, so if you own wood, it comes with a fire base, which this stuff that I'm showing you, the only thing that Solo stove comes with, Solo stove does come with a ashtray, but Solo stove does not come with a hook to reach down in and pull it out. You have to wait till it cools, then get it out and dump it, or however it is you got to do it. Okay guys, this is the stove. This is I call it a stove. It's it's a smokeless fire pit. But we wanted the tabletop one. We did want it because a lot of times we want to just set this on a picnic table or something and have a fire and roast marshmallows or whatever. A lot simpler. But anyway, like I said, this is it says e-stove on it, and this is the pad that goes down if you got it on wood. So it does come with this, which is a Solo stove. No, does not come with this. This is also a stand to get it up off of this is all you get with a Solo stove. E-stove comes with this, and this stuff, guys, is all heavy duty. It is really good stuff. Like I was saying, guys, this e-stove comes with this. This is cast iron. This is not cheap stuff. E-stove comes with this. This fire pit sets right down on top of that to also give it more air and get it up off the ground. Okay. Also, e-stove comes with this tray. Now, Solo stove does come with one of these, but Solo stove does not have the hook. See, I have got a hook that came with my bigger one that I can reach down in the fire, hook this, if it's hot, hook this, pull it out, empty the ashes, and put it back. Solo stove does not come with that. This just sits right down in here, just like that. Okay, guys. Also, East Oak comes with this piece. Now, Solo stove does not come with this. This is a piece that you set right down in here, and it snaps right down into these little hooks go right down into some grooves down in there. Now, what this piece is for, you only use this piece if you want to buy wood pellets, like for a wood smoker or something, pellet smoker. You can fill this thing up with pellets. A lot easier. Take a scoop, put it in here. Use this piece for it. And what that does is you can burn pellets, and I think they said it'll burn about, fill this up with pellets, and I think they said it'll burn about 4 to 6 hours if you fill this up with pellets. And when I say burn, I mean a flame, guys. You just have to see, and you will see this, you will see me use this when we go camping. This thing shoots a flame out here. I mean, you would be really amazed with these little smokeless fire pits. And also, which Solo stove does come with this, but now East Oak, all of them I think comes with this. You have to have this little ring, this little piece on it to funnel the flame, get the second-hand burn. East Oak also comes with a carrying bag. It says East Oak on it, to put all your stuff in and just backpack it in, or carry it wherever. A lot easier to carry. Now, on the wood size that you put in here, guys, look right down here. This is some stuff. If you see how big this stuff is, I mean, you could almost go get twigs and break them up and put in this thing. But anyway, how this works is you just fill this thing up wood like that, and this thing, get it started, and this thing burns really, really good. If you have any doubts about it, do the comparison between this and Solo stove, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This thing shuts Solo stove down easily. Solo stove is higher. Solo stove does not come with all these accessories. So if you're going to do research and get you one of these, East Oak is the way to go. Okay, guys, for the next one is another one that I bought. Now, this is also an East Oak, but this one is the this is the 8-inch by 11-inch. Am I correct?
Yes.
This is 8 inches by 11 inches. This is a tabletop. This next one is one that you set, you know, if you want a fire pit and some people around, whatever, want to set it on your patio or whatever. That's what this one's for. Now, the only con with this East Oak, and this one is, I think, a 15-inch by 17-inch. Now, the only con with this one is you have to order the carrying case extra. Now, you can get one through East Oak, which is a little bit more expensive, which we just went on Amazon. And we bought this one, which, you know, saved us some money, and it's just as good. It's just not an East Oak. But here's my East Oak. This is the bigger one. Now, guys, this is the ones you want to set down on the ground and build and have some, you know, have your chairs around it or whatever. And guys, this thing right here, I'm telling you, you'd be so surprised at the flame that this thing puts out. And I mean, you can cut little wood, I mean, 7, 8 inches and put down in here, 9, 10, whatever. I mean, it'll take up to, I don't know what size, but it'll take, let me see back here. It'll take a piece of wood up to a foot. So, this thing right here, guys, this is the main one that they did test against the Solo stove. it destroyed the Solo stove. I keep saying that, but guys, I just don't want people to run out and waste their money on a name when this stove right here kills it. But anyway, you know, like I said, you automatically get your deflector ring. That comes with all of them. Now guys, this is the hook that comes with each stove. Now, I was telling you that I keep saying Solo stove, guys, because Solo stove is supposed to be the tip top, and so that's why I'm comparing this to the Solo stove. Now, here's the hook that came with this one that you can use on both. Now, if this thing is hot, it's got hot ashes in it, you just reach and grab it with that hook and you empty it out. Solo stove don't have it. Solo stove don't even have the hook unless they're gonna start doing it. But Solo stove does not have this. Now this also will work on this one. I don't want to take everything out, but you can hook this one, pull it out the same way. And it's a fire poker. And also, they say, if you look at the reviews, if you got, like I said, a foot long piece of wood and a flame's coming out and you can't get over here to put that wood in it, it'll burn you. So this right here, guys, I'm doing it with a little piece, but because I don't have no bigger stuff, but you can do it. What I'm saying is you can do it with a big piece too. But anyway, if the fire's going, you just put your piece of wood on it, set it down in the stove, you don't get burnt. This is another thing that e-stove comes with. Like I said, the only con with this one is that you have to order the bag extra. You know, I wish they would have came with a bag. This one didn't. But anyway, I just ordered an extra carrying case for it so I can carry it. But anyway, guys, this is the smokeless fire pits that I'm so excited about, and I can't wait to use them. You'll see if anybody of y'all is not familiar with them, you'll see how good they work when we go on our next camping trip. All right, guys, this is the next piece that I got for my channel that I think is gonna make my videos a lot better. I've been telling everybody I was gonna get one, but these things is not cheap. I got the DJI Osmos 6 gimbal. This thing is really, now guys, I've had this about 2 months. The reason I hadn't used it is because I believe I can learn how to fly a 747 easier than I can learn how to operate this thing. This thing has got it's got so many things that you can do different on it, and I'm still learning it. So I'm gonna try to use it on this next video if I can get the hang of it. But anyway, what it does, it extends. It's got the base. Now what this thing will do, I can put my phone on this, and this thing will actually follow me. It will follow me wherever I go automatically. It'll just stay with me. Auto focus in and out, reverse camera, back camera. It's got so many things that make my recording and my channel easier and better. Films a lot better, keeps it a lot smoother. I just got to learn how to operate it. Like I said, I've had it for a couple months and I hadn't used it yet. I've practiced with it, but I think I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm going to try to use it on my next video. But this right here, guys, I hope helps the channel out a lot. All right, guys, we also got this. Now, my wife bought this at a little consignment store. I don't think she gave much at all for it, a couple of bucks. But what it is let me get it out here. What it is it unfolds Let's see if I can get this. But anyway, it skewers. Set these skewers in here, just like this. And you know, you can do your shish kebabs, chicken, fish, onions, bell peppers. Everybody knows how to do shish kebabs, whatever you want to put on it, which, you know, I'll have to start putting a lot healthier stuff on mine now. But anyway, then you just take this whole thing and you set it down on the grill and it's ready to go. You just set it down on the grill and you do your shish kebabs. I think we're going to use this thing a lot. I got a couple more things for y'all guys and I'll show y'all them. All right, guys, the next thing I got is a love seat, a camping love seat. Now, guys, we found this at a antique, like an antique thrift store, and it's like, I mean, this thing is in really good shape. I think we gave $40 for it, and we looked it up online, and I think back when they were selling them, I think it's like $140. So, and this thing is like new, but it is a love seat for two people to sit down on. We did get that. We have been wanting one, but even the ones that ain't vintage is high. But this thing is really, really comfortable. We will have this on our next camping trip, and I can't wait to use that. That thing is really, really comfortable. My wife had been wanting one, so we just so happened to run up on it at that antique thrift store. So there you go, we got it, and that's going to be a nice addition to the camping channel. All right, guys, I got one more new thing I can't wait to try when we go camping. Let me set this out of the way. I have got, now we also looked, it's called the Urban Side Camping. Now what this is, we looked and looked and looked and looked and looked, and this was about the biggest one that we could afford. These things is real expensive, but what this is a SUV tent. Now, my van is not an SUV, but this is also the one that we watched reviews on that we think we can hook to my van. And I'll show y'all how this thing sets up. All right, guys, now how this thing works, I had not opened it. I don't know, I'm just watched videos on it. Okay, my doors, okay, I think we'll have to pull my doors too. Now this thing has got flaps that'll hook. Now what I did, I'm not showing y'all these in the video, but I bought some extra strong magnets that flap will come along the side, and I'm gonna magnet all the way up through here on each side of my van. And on the top, the straps are supposed to be long on that. So up here, I'm gonna take the straps that goes to the top. It's a flap, it's like a big flap. And I'm gonna put it to the top, throw the straps over my van and put magnets on the other side and strap it to the top. Now, this thing is a 8, what is it now? It's an 8 by 12. So it's 8 foot wide. And it comes out 12 foot. Now, what we're hoping this is gonna let us do is, this summer, my grandson is gonna be, I gotta have another grandson that we're gonna be keeping through the summer. And the van is it's just not enough room. Ryan, my grandson that camps with us, he can't even sleep on this thing. We have to pull this out, let him sleep down here. So what we're hoping is, when we put this SUV tent on the side of my van and it comes out, it has a floor just like a tent. You come out of it here, out of the van into the tent, and you walk all the way down, and it's got another door on the other end. It's basically a tent that hooks to the van. So we're hoping it's gonna give us a lot more room. I know we're gonna put an air mattress in this tent for my grandboys, and they'll have a little TV down here, whatever, play their Xbox or whatever. But the van is just getting too tight. We're running out of room on it, so this is a must. This tent is a must. And like I said, guys, I've never hooked it to this van. This is an SUV tent, not a van tent. So we're just gonna try to hope that it hooks to the van. And it also, this space under here, the floor comes up and you hook it to the van, so you don't have no air coming underneath the SUV or the tent or the van, whatever. So anyway, guys, I do know when we go on our next camping trip, which hopefully is in a couple of days if the weather don't change, we will be using this. I will be using one of them, and I can't wait, and we will get back with y'all then. Guys, remember, put your boots on and get outside, and I'll see y'all on the next camping trip, and God bless all of you.